Okay, so I actually started watching this movie about 2 years ago while I was at a hotel, but the Wi Fi fucking sucked out there. And obviously, I never finished it because I'm reviewing it now. Um, it had stopped about the halfway through point. There was probably only about 20, 30 minutes left. It was when the mom goes and starts buying stuff from the store for her son. And that is where we had left off. But we watched the whole thing again because I watched it with my grandma. Um, it's a pretty good movie. I like it. I finally been watching it now because it's on Peacock and Roku. When we were watching it at the hotel, it was on Hulu, which I didn't have, but it's on something I have now, so I'm watching it. So it's a movie about Steve Zane, the dad. He's probably most well known for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I love him in that movie. And then this kid that is transitioning female to male, and they want to be a boy, but their mom isn't accepting, and the dad isn't totally accepting at first. He pushes it off as a tomboy thing until the kid, blows up on him, understandably, because the kid was trying to confide in him and the dad was taking it as a joke. But, the dad's pretty good at the end of the day. There's a scene that I thought was a bit unnecessary where a character we had been previously shown in one scene, he wasn't like a major character or anything, but we see him taking like family photos with the other characters in one scene. And, Joe doesn't want to really be in the pictures. And he doesn't really have any lines of dialogue in that scene. But later, Joe is trying to be more like a boy now. So he is buying shoes and shit like that. And of course, he's wearing them. And for whatever fucking reason, this little douchebag goes under the stall and goes and tries to look at him. And he decides to call him the D slur multiple times. I think they both say it each 3 times. I personally think the scene is unnecessary, but they had established that the dad had went to prison for something, and it's this scene. Because this movie is all over the place. I did enjoy it, but it's one of those movies where they start off where the bad things already happened, and now they're going to show you how the bad thing happened. So it jumps back and forth between the present and the past. And I don't like movies like that. But the movie wasn't the worst. I enjoyed it a lot. Though I'm not trans myself, I think it is a pretty good representation of the trans community. It's a decent movie. The dad also has like a personality disorder, so he's taking these pills, but he ends up losing them in the river. So he ends up becoming more unstable throughout the movie. More bad things happen. Eventually they're going to camp at this one site, but people see them, so they decide to move. The dad actually steals some stuff from the back of somebody's car so they can have some food to eat. He brought a gun with him. It's never explained why. Or, I personally thought it was weird that he had a gun with him. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, he has a gun with him, and Joe ends up shooting somebody because Joe's scared. He got left alone when the dad went to go pee. And Joe shoots somebody when he hears a twig break. So the dad makes a makeshift tourniquet, calls for help, and they leave. The dad ends up getting shot near the end of the movie. They ain't trying to make you think he died. But he's in prison again. And the movie's over, and the mom is more accepting now. She finally uses he pronouns for Joe. And yeah, I thought it could have been better, but I did enjoy it.